questions. Let me ask you simple questions on the Git as you touch base. You are pushing the code to the GitHub. How will you push the code?
Okay, so normally we will be maintaining for each one, we'll be having like separate branch. So we will be normally can push into our branch alone. So there will be some series of comments for it. So first I'll be starting with git space add space dot, and we'll be giving like git commit hyphen m, and we can give some message inside of the code. And we need to give git push hyphen your origin. The origin we can always keep as our branch name, so we cannot directly push it to master. So like all these three comments here, like consequently we'll be giving to add some code into like our branch. So from like when we have added the code to our branch, from there we can create pull requests to the master. So that like our manager will verify like before pushing the code to my branch, I would have like gone to peer review and all. So then when I try to merge the code with my master, I need to create a pull request. So it will check for merge ability, then my request will be like submitted for the master branch. So my project manager will be reviewing the code and like if there is no conflicts or if everything is fine, he'll merge the code.
Okay. Well, thanks for that. Coming back to your Java. So, don't give me a definition. Just tell me, in your project, where have you implemented encapsulation and what is the purpose of it?
Okay, so with the help of encapsulation, we can we can achieve data security concept. Like normally we can access whatever the variables we are declaring, we can access it anywhere. But actually encapsulation is something that we are just maintaining. Like in our form framework is like the thing is we'll be maintaining separate Mojo class for each and every page of our application. So there we have applied encapsulation concept. So we will grab like all the web elements and get us to access those web elements outside the class inside a single unit. So we are wrapping the data and the code acting on data in a single unit. That is that particular Mojo class that we call it as encapsulation. So that we will not directly access the web element outside the class because we will declare always our web elements is private. So indirectly, like we will be accessing the web elements with the help of getters. So those are the public member functions. With the help of those functions, I can access like the data that is the particular variable outside.
Is there any other way you are able to access those variables apart from getter and setter? Or getter and setter is mandatory?
If it is private, definitely it is needed. But if the access specified is different, directly we can access.
Okay. Can you just type, okay, let me give you a simple scenario now related to inheritance.
Okay.
And I ask you my questions based on that, okay?
Okay.
I'm typing here.
Is there any change?
Alright. So, on this occasion, I want to ask a simple question. How many main methods a class can have?
Only one. It can have any number of starting methods, but it can have only one method.
What's the difference between public static void and public void?
Static is like static access modifier represents without it represents class. So the memory will get allocated only once throughout the class it will be there. So it is not an instance method. So it is a class method. So by calling we can call this particular, we need not create object at all because the memory got allocated once. So every time we can directly call by method name.
And this answer is applicable to static void or void? Every time memory gets allocated or not allocated, the one answer you gave me, this belongs to static void or void?
For void means it is instance method. So with the help of instance only I can call. But static method I need not create object because it doesn't belong to particular object. It belongs to the class.
Okay. Okay. You can come back to your video.
Okay.
Have you ever handled an exceptions in your project, and what are those exceptions? Name one Just one.
Okay, just one. With the help of we used to get tail element reference exception. So that we have handled with the help of by implementing form framework, by introducing page package or delete elements, we have handled it. Because, can you explain further?
My question is very simple. What are the exceptions you have come across while you are working on web elements, and how did you handle them in your functions?
Yeah, actually, we used to get lots of exceptions, like tail element reference exception. So when we get tail element reference exception, like whenever there is a page refresh or when we are navigating into a new window, all the web elements what we have got will become so the web element references will become more. So to avoid that exception, we have implemented page object model framework so that we are maintaining separate Pojo class for each and every page of our application. So inside each Pojo class, we will be having a constructor. So inside the constructor, we have a particular class name called page package or delete elements. So whenever there is a page refresh, so if I want to reinitialize my web elements, I just create object for that particular Pojo class. So it will trigger my constructor because constructor is a very implicit call. So it will automatically get called and it will my page package or delete element will reinitialize all the web elements. So that it will avoid tail element reference exception. And normally if you have many times you get no such element exception and sometimes we'll get element not interactable or element not that exception we'll get. So basically it may be from synchronization issues. So whenever there is any synchronization issue, I'll just give wait time. So we'll be giving implicit or explicit wait to handle. So the better way is we can go for explicit wait to handle those things because for the specific locator or condition we can specify the wait. And another exception.
Yeah.
So then web driver exception is common whenever there is any network issues we may get, and time of exception even after the wait time we weren't able to reach the web limit, we get time of exception. And the section on when the browser gets automatically updated, when we are not aware of that, this session not created, so we need to make sure the version is getting changed, version changes we need to be aware of. And if there is any mismatch of the key and value path in system.set property, we may get a legal state exception. And element not visible, element not visible. And if the element is taking some time to get loaded in the page, before that if I am trying to switch into the alert, I'll get no such no alert present exception.
Okay. So carefully read my message now.
Okay.
And tell me what will be the console output here.
Assertion failed with being an output first. Then again I'm getting soft tester. False 1 less than 5. If it is returning true, so again assertion failed. Asserting first. Past failed, okay, again an assertion failed. So 3 times assertion failed will get printed, but my test case will get marked as failed because at the end we are calling assert all method. So whenever we have soft assert, even though there is an assert failure, it will execute the remaining lines of my code. But whenever there is an assert all method, it will highlight the assert failure. So my test case on the whole it will get marked as failed alone. But 3 times assertion failed, that message will get executed.
Queen, right now you were basically using Eclipse for your development, right? As
Yeah,
you're using it in the development environment, right?
Yeah.
Can you tell me the Maven lifecycle build if you remember?
Yeah, that is clean and done and run.
Yeah. What is the test cycle for the Maven? When you write something, when you were supposed to execute it, there is a life cycle happens, right? Initially it looks to the compile and other stuff. So what is that life cycle in the Maven?
Okay, so like whenever I run a Maven project, it will like look for the dependencies in my form.xml. So whatever the like can you tell me?
No, I think you did not get my question. My question is quite simple. I'm just asking you, what is a Maven life cycle?
You're just asking like how like it will clean all the previous cache files and we can download like all the new version files will get downloaded and we can start running our tests. That you're asking like clean and start it.
No. So when you build something, right? There is a life cycle initially. Then you should be knowing that when it starts, first it should compile, then it look for the test, and then it runs.
That is generate sources, like then we'll be processing the sources, then we'll be compiling, and
that's fine. Okay. Have you ever come across memory leakage in your project? If yes, how did you handle them?
memory leakage in Java.
Yeah. Is there any place where you come across a memory leakage and did you handle them?
Okay, so we can use garbage collector. So by default Java will be having garbage collector, but we can also call like finalize method, right? So I haven't like gone through this scenario in the project, but this time this aware of whenever there is a memory leak, we can call the garbage collector. So which is used to remove all the unused memory. So by default Java will call the garbage collector whenever there is a like task close of the execution, but we can also call the finalize method to deallocate the memory for down resources.
Okay. I've got 3 web elements inside a base. I've got 3 web elements inside a base.
Okay.
All 3 web elements are uniquely defined.
Okay.
How will you handle this uniqueness now? All 3 things are very uniquely defined in their HTML ID and code.
Uniquely means each one has like unique attributes and values.
Yes, I've got everything. I mean, like the X path is same, HTML ID is same, everything is same.
Okay, everything is common.
Right. Yeah, and I wanted to print or I want to enter a text. Let us assume that this web element is a text box and you are supposed to enter a value there and you want to enter into the 3rd web element a value called Juliet, the text box.
Okay.
How will you handle this and what's your approach?
Okay, I won't use find element method, I'll use find elements method. So for find elements, I can give the common expert. That is, you're saying like the value, the same attribute, value, same, everything same, right? So I can give that particular common expert. So it will return the list of web elements, whatever the web elements that are matching with the given expert, it will return all the web elements. So it will return all the 3 web elements. So after which I can select, like if I want to access, like it is written in list, right? So from the list I can access based on anything. So if I want to access the 3rd, I'll give list dot like get to. If I give 2, it will return the 3rd level.
Okay. Right. So, what is the methodology of your project is following? Is it waterfall or agile?
Agile.
Okay. So, the simple question on the approach of an agile. Let us say you got 5 sprints for entire project. You are in the sprint 1.
Okay.
And there were 5 requirements given to you.
Okay.
And the sprint duration is about 2 weeks.
Okay.
And all 5 requirements you are not supposed to finish off. I mean, like you got no time and they are very critical that has to be executed, but you are not able to finish them. In that scenario, As you being a member or a lead there, how will you handle this?
Okay, I will not supposed to do complete each requirement. I cannot complete this sprint in the particular sprint.
I think I'll repeat my question. You are in a sprint 1. You got a 5 requirements. You are unable to execute or finish them on time.
Okay, my sprint is over.
Yeah. So what will you do there?
So I cannot extend the sprint obviously. So we need to take the remaining requirements to the next sprint.
Now you are in the last sprint.
Okay.
And you are on the same approach now. You are unable to finish all 5 requirements. What will you do in this case?
The last sprint.
That's okay. We can move on to the next question.
Okay.
What is the 3 Amigos concept in Agile?
3
Amigos. Alright. So, just name some of the Agile team members' designations. Who are the Agile team members and what is their role?
There will be product owner and there will be their team it will consist of developers and testers. So the product owner will be giving us the requirements and there will be lots of ceremonies in Agile. So first we'll be getting the requirements as user stories and there will be acceptance criteria. Then we need to understand all those things. And product owner will be helping for that. And we'll be selecting the requirements what we are going to do for the current sprint, that is we'll be choosing the sprint backlog. So there development team and testing team will be there because we need to choose we need actually how we will be doing this will be giving user story points for each and every user story we'll be setting up some point user story points. So based on there will be one discussion there it will follow the let us spoke about techniques. So there will be Fibonacci number series. From the Fibonacci number series, we'll take numbers and from the dev team, they will give a particular user story point. They will suggest a user story point and from our activity, they will suggest one point. So based on justification, that particular user story point will get assigned to that particular user story. So we will find it based on the effort and we'll be picking around in and around 40 user story points. So then once the process starts, daily sprint starts. So every day we'll be attending daily stand-up meeting. Each one will be explaining about their processes, what they have done, whatever they have completed, or what they are going to do for the phase work, and discussing. And once the sprint gets over, we need to showcase the demo. So there we need to showcase the demos. That's the team demo session that we call it as sprint review meeting. And then there will be retrospective meeting at the end for all the team members. So there we'll be discussing what are the what are the areas we can improve in the next sprint, or what are the things we need to concentrate on the next sprint. It is the meeting just before the start of next. So basically the team will be there, developers and testers, and